Chat! Jubilee video. We are reacting. Okay? We're doing a reaction today. I feel like doing a reaction.
It's Bay Days at Hudson's Bay.
I believe.
Alright. Here we go.
If the Earth is round.
We brought together 7 globe earthers.
I believe the Earth is round.
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 I don't know why, but this guy here, I think it's him, bro. I don't know. Something about him just does not seem like.
So just as a polls, who here believes the Earth is flat?
Yeah, raise your hands right now. How many of you guys take flights?
I think we've all taken a
Airplane.
I would
flight.
have to assume everyone at some point in their life.
I mean, is it a thing? Do you guys hear about flat Earth out there? I mean, is
I've
it
heard
a...
like some things. I never believed they existed. To
What?
be honest, I was like,
I don't know, but like, I googled flat Earth. Like, I wanted to see the theory when I heard it. I was like, there's no way somebody actually believes this. Like, you have to be insane to believe this. I'm gonna Google this to see if it's real. I guess. Okay.
I was like,
whatever.
there's no way you think this.
I feel like I've only seen it on like TV or like movies. Like I've never perceived someone in real life being a flat earther.
What movie?
I was very surprised just to find out somebody in here was a flat earther in the first place.
Honestly, I thought that the flat earther would be someone that like didn't go to college. So
That's what I was gonna. I was also gonna say single and live with your parents.
So like my image of flat earther is like just a generic white guy.
No. This can't be. Am I a flat earther? I can't be. Fuck. How do I change? Where do I go from here, chat?
I picture somebody who's a little bit lanky who wears t-shirts.
Okay,
What?
should we maybe
Oh, what? A t-shirt? Okay, this guy is definitely a suspect. See, I told you at the start, this fucking guy right here, and this guy, I guess, and they're both white. Apparently that makes you a flat earther now.
start by doing like what does everyone do or what does everyone study or something like that?
I went to UC Berkeley and studied biology, but now I'm a Twitch streamer.
I have a bachelor's and master's in mechanical engineering.
I study sociology and kinesiology.
I work for an electronics company. We develop products mostly that is used with the Air Force and government.
Got my bachelor's in psychology, and then I'm currently at UCLA getting my PhD in neuroscience.
I'm currently getting my BS in microbiology and I'm pre-med.
I have had a few careers. I was a high school English teacher.
Oh, it's this guy. Holy fuck.
I was a
That just said it
software
all.
engineer, and now I'm a restaurateur.
So like what evidence is there that the Earth is flat?
What is a restaurateur? Like he tours restaurants?
Bruh.
Why is this guy speaking French, bro? The word restaurateur is simply a French for a person who owns or runs a restaurant. Okay, it's definitely that guy, bro. Like, the fuck?
Or I guess round.
Like, what? Why are you a round earther?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess,
why
yeah.
are you a round Earther?
There's a lot of things regarding like whether the Earth is round, you know? Like obviously people have traveled around the world, and if the Earth was flat, somebody would have fallen off. Like secondly, also, every single planet is round. So why would every planet plus the stars be round, but Earth is flat? Just also third, when you look out in the horizon, you can only see about 12 miles out. If the Earth was flat,
That guy's staying
you
real
could travel
silent
forever,
beside her.
hypothetically.
Like this guy
So the
here.
Earth is round, in my opinion.
Damn, that was a lot of points.
Good answer right
Yeah,
there.
a lot,
Watch a lot
actually.
of documentaries.
It's a little suspicious over there.
Wait,
know, a little too
I think I
much.
argued my point pretty well.
I don't know. She might be overcompensating.
Right?
That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, obviously, like if you're a flat earther, you got to know the talking points for the router.
If I were to add anything, I would just say, like, I mean, we also have, like, photographic evidence.
I feel like trying to come up with arguments for a flat Earth just to spice up the conversation. I mean, they could fisheye the photos. They could. Like,
Yeah.
They photoshopped it.
You know, that's
Chad, do you ever have like that situation where like somebody makes a joke and you're like not sure if it's a joke, and like you just kind of like smile like, yeah, like I feel like that's what this was here. Like if I was in this situation and this guy
I
said
mean,
that,
we also have, like, photographic evidence.
I feel like trying to come up with arguments for a flat Earth just to spice up the conversation. I mean, they could fisheye the photos. They could. Like,
Yeah.
They photoshopped it.
you know, that's a solid point. You know, they could be photoshopped.
I just think it's funny.
yeah, when you know it went dead quiet after that.
This is a thing. I was a software engineer. We did geomapping. Okay, so we had to map distances between addresses, and there's a thing called spherical geometry.
Actually, the ancient Greeks figured that out. There were enough of them that walked from one town to another. They're like, this is not exactly where we think it should be. And they were clever enough that into the thousands of years BC, they knew that the Earth was round.
Also, I always wonder, like, is
So
there
yeah,
an
I
edge?
take my statement back. It is not this guy. Okay, I never said that. Erase that from your memory bank.
Have you guys seen like Pirates of the Caribbean? You know, when they
Yeah.
fall and they go to the edge of the earth, and you know, like that's how I envision flat earthers believe. And then also, what happens with night and day? Like, if it was flat, and then the sun, like, how does that work? I don't know. I haven't done enough research on flat earthers.
When you travel, I mean, you can travel both ways around.
Yeah.
Right? You can go one way or the other to get to the other side of the world.
Like I've flown to
Doesn't make
Shanghai so often, and I've also been to Europe. So like at some point I should have fallen off, right?
Yeah,
like
I mean,
one or the
theoretically,
other.
right? If there's an edge, you should
Yeah.
have at least seen. Yeah.
Wait, are any of you guys religious?
Yeah, I'm Hindu, so.
I'm not religious.
I'm Catholic.
Protestant.
I don't like the term religion, but
Like a belief?
yeah, I'm a believer.
I prefer the term theist myself.
I'm an atheist. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe in
Oh,
religion.
gotcha.
He is an English
Oh,
teacher.
for sure.
And if you
For
do
sure.
literature, you must be a free thinker, and your mind must be able to push the imagination.
When he
Nah,
started
not
to
George.
defend flat earthers in the beginning, I was like, Plus, he also looks the role. I'm sorry to say, but he also kind of looks like a flat earther.
Okay, you're not wrong, but I don't know. He seems too smart to be a flat earther. Yeah. Go back.
Well, I'm a little bit older than most of them, and I have a little bit more of a variety of a career.
Can I ask what, like,
You know how to this is what I would do if I was in this situation. I was trying to find the person. Insult the shit out of flat earthers. Like just like basically bully them. And whoever ends up like, crying in the corner, that's the flat earther. Like whoever like you can tell when somebody's like getting angry, right? Just insult all their beliefs, insult them as a person, insult everything.
political affiliation everyone has?
Yeah, sure. I'm unaffiliated. I don't like politics, so.
Yeah, same. I guess I would lean more towards like a liberal. I feel like I'm privileged enough to not be into politics like that.
I mean, same. I don't want to like disagree with what everyone else is saying, but it's true. So.
Now I don't want to say anything because I mean, if I had to pick a team, I'm definitely conservative, but through considering things logically.
I'm more of a. I say I'm a left-leaning moderate. Yeah.
I think I lean more liberal, but obviously making sure to think about things and context to reason things out.
Wait, okay, I have a question. What's the defense you can make for flat earthers? I always like to like look at the other
Yeah.
the opposition
question.
to make a conclusion.
You know, I will say this is probably gonna like make you guys think that I'm the mole, but I will say that I'm not 100% sure we went to the moon, so I'm not like
Okay.
I'm not 100% convinced that we've gone to the moon. So I don't know. Maybe if we didn't go to the moon, what else could the government be lying to us and NASA be lying to us about?
What's your reasoning behind that, though?
I mean, like a lot, I guess. A lot of things just seem
I mean, the Earth is flat.
suspicious to me. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, cool that we went to the moon. But then I'm like, well, we went to the moon with very little tech, like the tech that during the Cold War, and then also just like the flag was waving, which I mean, I guess really doesn't make any sense considering there's no wind in space. But and then like also there were shadows, which also doesn't really make sense because the Earth, because the way it was. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So I just had a bunch of questions. That's it.
Interesting.
Not 100%.
Okay.
But like you, I also agree that we wanted to win certain aspects of the Cold War one way or another.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say.
Were any of you guys like? I mean, I did vote Ryan out. So was there anyone else that was like suspicious to anyone?
I will say I voted for Georgia. I apologize.
I
but
also did, yeah.
But just because you started off defending them a little bit, so I was like, you know.
I think
And
it's
then-
maybe like
I'd say
scientific
rationalizing
curiosity.
it.
I mean,
Trying to
listen,
figure it out.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, you're conservative, and a lot of
I knew it, bro. I knew he was gonna go there.
listen. I mean, a lot of right-wing individuals believe some pretty insane things, like Trump is still president. Far right wing. Far right can be pretty crazy thinkers. So I'm not sure where on the political spectrum you are, but you say conservative, and I get a little, a tid queasy, just a bit worried.
I'm interested. Like, how come you? I mean, I get that you were trying to like see from the other perspective, but like, what compelled you to like defend flat earthers?
So, from a scientific aspect, I think everything needs to be considered. What would you say if dude showed up and said, you know what? Instead of like things being normal like they are, space bends and time is flexible. What do you think of that? 100 years ago, I'm surprised anyone took up the idea at all. But that's kind of considered the norm for today. I might not be a flat earther, but I believe that space is flat. I don't think that time bends and space warps, but I think there's things that make it look like that. I just got myself voted off the show.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing to say.
I think that famous scientists in the past, like Albert Einstein, he had.
See, it's okay. Maybe it was him, and now he's just trying to convince them because he knows he's getting voted out the next time. So he's just trying to like get them to believe in flat Earth.
Had to think freely about how to rationalize things that couldn't be answered at the time. So he answered questions that no one could answer.
He seems to know a lot, and a lot of flat earthers do a lot of research so that they can fight and argue
That is
their
also true.
belief.
Do you not believe that gravity bends space and time, as it's like black hole theories?
I have an entire whole hypothesis on that. I've written a bunch of stuff personally and
I
whatnot.
wanna hear it.
And,
Please talk about it.
and it would take a long time.
Do you know who the mole is? Comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
He was so free-thinking and so willing to consider all options that I thought his thinking could like transcend the round Earth and he could arrive back to the flat Earth conclusion again.
Yeah, I mean, if he started to doubt whether we were on the moon or not, I feel like he would have some other things to doubt.
I voted for Ikpamosa, mostly because I thought he was going to vote for me.
Based.
Well, I mean, when discussing scientific topics, you have to have a degree of open-mindedness. So kind of digging into that, I think, a little deep gave everyone the impression that I was free-thinking enough to be a flat earther and be trying to hide it.
If you want to keep playing because you think the mole could still be in the box, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
That's majority.
Oh, he's done. He's cooked. He's cooked now.
What are your guys' thoughts on climate change?
I think climate change is real, and it's very scary when you look at what's happening to our environment.
I think you feel it. I mean, I feel like every single year summer keeps coming around sooner and sooner, and it lasts a lot longer. It's hotter.
Yeah.
I mean, we're hearing about people dying of heat waves. Like it's I feel like it's hard to not. I feel like at this point, if you're actively like trying to not believe that global warming is a thing, I'm like this Earth, if you believe it around the flat, is fucked. Like,
It's going downhill.
It's scary to think about. Every time I think about having kids, I'm like, oh, good luck, guys. Not my problem. I know.
I mean, honestly, it is our
for you to
problem though
fix.
too.
That's true. Yeah, I believe that we have a responsibility to kind of fix it. It's not. We didn't start this problem, but
Right.
we could definitely make it worse. So we should.
how old is everybody?
I'm 23.
I'm 28.
19.
24.
20.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Gen Z.
I feel bad that we voted out.
I know.
So I mean, I feel like as a young group, we're more educated. So I feel like it's harder to like really point down, or for
Yeah.
one of us to really believe.
Yeah, for sure.
Bold statement.
I was just gonna say one thing. I've watched this show before, and like they like to, throw you off by like appearance based. So, in the best way possible, you look very sciencey. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm saying.
That's a hard fit.
I
So
got
I'm
hard
saying,
fit, you know?
I feel like even your educational background like fits it too perfectly that I feel like they could easily be like.
This is sciencey? Huh?
What was your educational background again?
I did ME for both bachelor's and master's.
Wait, but he could be
Cal
lying.
State.
Oh.
I'm kind of suspicious of you too.
I was
but
a
it's
little
only due to
suspicious
not
of-
talking as
I
much.
feel like it's just because he has glasses.
share.
That
I'll
just
share.
makes him
I
sciencey.
really
Sorry,
over the
I don't
comment
know.
earlier of like, I don't know the moon.
So see, this is me now, right? Let's say this is the fit, right? Now, does doing this I'm sciencey now. I'm sciencey now, chat. I'm a flat earther now. Basic white guy. Hey. Hey. You don't hear about the flat earth? Do you know that space actually, like, time warps and space bends, and it's actually all flat? You know, black holes are flat. You know that?
That's
Yeah.
really true,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, that's the only
Yeah, I
reason.
mean-
So do
Well,
you
no, I
think
mean,
the
I was-
Odyssey to the Titanic happened? Submersible trip thing.
Did that happen?
Yeah, do you think that happened?
I think rich white people doing dumb rich white people things is going to happen to us.
Alright, that's fair.
So for sure, that
That's
definitely happened.
I'm not gonna lie though, I was a little suspicious of you. Still kind of
Oh.
am. I think just because you said you were religious, and I feel
Oh,
like.
okay. Yeah, no, that's
I feel
fair.
like-
I will say, I mean, being Indian, you cannot believe in being a flat earther. You need to believe in like concrete, solid
Yeah,
proof. Both of my parents are software engineers. I cannot go believing in flat earthers.
Yeah, I did not think it was her. Really? He's just.
Raise your hand if you want to keep playing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Victoria has voted not to keep playing because they're confident that the moles were voted out. If the box turns green,
See the way she looked at him?
or have
You
pressed
sciencey
against the
bastard.
mole out, split the cash prize. If the box turns red, the mole is still among the 4 of you, and they have won the cash prize to themselves. Are you 4 ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank God.
Okay, who was
Thank
it?
you guys for all believing in a round Earth.
You doubted me, but.
Who was it?
They count to 3 and then the mole, they step forward.
Why are they're zooming up on him? Oh.
1,
Yo! This guy's just fucking. Oh shit.
3.
It's time. Yeah, there it is.
Wait, really?
I know it's wacky.
Are you guys surprised at all?
I actually am.
Very
What?
I had, like all my money.
This is the first person they voted out, and they're all
George.
surprised.
So I was like, wait, whoa, the school teacher is the flat earther? You were a teacher at one point. So for me, I was like, oh, well, I mean, he's a teacher, so he
Like I said, that
he wouldn't believe such a crazy idea. And here I am, wrong.
this guy seemed too smart to believe that.
You had a pretty good shtick with the software engineer thing, but I can't say any more than vibe. I had a vibe it was you.
Yeah. Story-wise, it was with my team of engineers, which is interesting.
Ooh.
It's surprising how much you don't think about certain things until you do. My fiance, she's been on this before.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, which episode?
The globe Earth is flat.
Interesting.
Were they like-
I didn't know if it was that one, but
We're all taught certain things. We are, whether we admit it or not, we're indoctrinated with beliefs, with certain things, whether it's religion, whether it's government, whether it's what have you.
Sure.
You know, we're taught a lot more what to think instead of how to think.
If you don't mind me asking, do you believe truth is subjective or objective?
I definitely believe in an objective truth.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of ridicule, there's a lot of hate when people believe in something different, and I find it fascinating, really. I don't, it doesn't really bother me. There's trolls out there, or as Taylor Swift would say, the haters will hate. It's fine.
Yo, that chat. I don't know about anybody else, but that just kind of like made me feel uncomfortable a little bit. Bro quoted Taylor Swift. Catch all the flat earthers in the fucking era, Stuart. That was actually kind of impressive.